Some people are removed from your life not because you failed, but because your breakthrough couldn't survive their presence. It's not rejection, it's redirection, and God is doing it on purpose. The same way Abraham had to leave his family behind before stepping into the promise of Genesis 12. You're being called out of familiar spaces so God can do something unfamiliar in you. You keep wondering why someone ghosted you, why a friend turned cold, or why a mentor suddenly walked away. But the truth is, not everyone is meant to cross over with you into the next season. Some carry seeds of doubt, fear, and compromise, things that will contaminate the soil of your destiny if left unchecked. God sees what you don't, and sometimes the silence from people is God speaking the loudest. You prayed for clarity, but now that God is clearing the room, you're questioning Him, forgetting that Gideon's army had to shrink before the victory could come. Judges 7. Fewer people meant more glory for God. Some were only assigned to the wilderness part of your journey. And if you keep dragging wilderness people into your promised land, you'll keep circling the same mountain of delay. That ex who left you, they weren't built for where you're going. That friend who turned jealous when God started elevating you, they were secretly more loyal to your struggle than your success. God isn't just removing distractions. He's protecting the oil on your life. There are some conversations you can't afford to keep having, some atmospheres you can't afford to keep breathing, and some people you can't afford to keep trusting. You think it's heartbreak, but it's really pruning. John 15 verse 2 says He cuts off every branch that doesn't bear fruit and even trims the ones that do, so they can produce more. And pruning hurts. It looks like loss, but results in multiplication. Stop idolizing human connection at the cost of divine separation. God doesn't need a crowd to bless you. He needs your obedience. Even Jesus cleared the room before He raised the dead, Mark 5 verse 40, because not everyone can handle resurrection-level miracles. If they're not clapping when you're sowing, don't let them celebrate when you start reaping. Spiritual elevation comes with separation, and if you're praying for a breakthrough, understand this. God often answers by breaking things first: relationships, comfort zones, approval addictions, until only what's kingdom-aligned remains. Let Him strip it away. Let Him burn the bridges He never built. Let Him close the doors you've been too afraid to shut. Your breakthrough is too precious to be shared with people who secretly hoped you'd fail. So here's your challenge. Stop chasing what God has already removed and start walking like the blessing is already yours.